Alright, we're back for, for final match of the block between Ponya and Red to Boo. So far, we'll be only seeing the two players from Ponya for some reason, which will be Momoyo Yume from SOC, playing a very popular map. I think our players have seen this map before, but yes, it's me and GT again. Hello GT.
Yeah, a bit of an interesting match. Maybe it'll be close. It's a bit hard to tell, but yeah, the seeding does lie a tad bit, but we'll see,
I would say SOC has kinda been cooking in not SOC. SOC is definitely cooking the last match. Actually took 4 points off the second seeded, and with Momoyo Yume. Momoyo Yume only played one map last weekend, so I would definitely give it mercy to SOC. But Momoyo Yume, pretty speedy player. However, definitely mercy here to cover some of the maps that I would say SOC doesn't want to practice. And the one that is truly cooking is definitely Fractal 161 now. Upsetting the 8th seeded Biwiffy last weekend. I mean, having a real life match with him, if you did see the general picture, Discord server between him and Biwiffy matching each other in a real life event. He has been playing every single match in a different building because of other gaming business, so he might be in a different building again this time. It's gonna be a rough match this time. Between SOC and Momoyo Yume, because these two are just so good. Definitely about SOC though. Look at him go in this hidden 320 BPM hidden, kinda cooking it right now. See, pretty difficult map for compared to the rest of the pool. And Momoyo Yume first. Speed player mostly. Upcoming name mostly having 90% FC or like very high BPM maps. Okay, more like a speedier player, and SOC TWC player, usually the HGHR guy. Very strong at a lot of the mods. On to the second warm up, Fractal's warm up. Fractal here, another more of a speed player. He's okay at attack, but have been kind of bombing every single No Mod 2 every weekend. 800k last weekend. I do believe it's actually the lowest score on No Mod 2. But this week have me basically bottom scoring most of the No Mod picks, so he won't be he won't be there for the lowest score on No Mod pick for sure. Onto why did I enter the art course? I think this song has been used like 50 billion times, so sleeping. I need back some funny warm-up, guys. this one is quite fun to play, at least. So some of these SV changes are giving Momoyo Yume a bit of a rough time to start things off. Slow session. See, Fractal doing quite well in terms of act on his own warm-up. Very good score from Fractal. 3 misses, 11 100s. But that should be our last warm-up map. And Stock getting a 907k as well, so Fractal also destroying the warm-up. Alright, now we'll be on to the row. 54 from Stock, 51, a lot of close rows so far today. And Stock will be, Ponya will be choose to first, and they will be protecting first.
Yeah, 3 more to protect. Okay.
Surprise is not a hit and run protect from
Yeah.
Ponya. I'm gonna be real. I think hit and run is very obvious, especially Fractal got like 600k last week on 8 and 1. You can see a bend, and Ponya will be bending a double time. 1 Eternal Drain will be gone, so no speed-ish stamina mechanics maps. So Ponya don't want to let act capped by Fractal. I think that's a very fair ban and a very good ban, even. And there we go. Okay, the one, it's gone. I think you expected, I expected not being gone because I expect Ponya to actually just protect that map. I thought that was like the most clearest protect map because the other dude got like 500k easily, and it was like,
yeah.
I know Sock will not do too well, but like, you are doing better than the other team for sure. And they're gonna do their first pick. Of course, Raptor Blue first pick will be the speed map, you know, mod 3. obvious. Map by Warnate. And I think it's a very clean first pick from Red to Blue here. Should be mostly exploiting the speed maps. Alright. Not a good start for Sock, already dropping a lot of mist. Yep, the speed map of the pool. And it's also roughly patterning. It's a 1-6 as well. Both players are kinda handling it. Dropping to 100, and that's a hot pot, and it's gonna cost Sock another break. Fractal will be on the lead for now on a 98.7% FC onto the chorus, which is actually the easiest part of the map. So players should be able to build a bit of a combo right here.
Yeah, I mean, Fractal, 99% ahead of Sock right now. By a pretty large margin as well, everything considered.
Another easy session. Every chorus in the song is the easy part. There will be a doublet upcoming soon, though. Which I would say doublets are definitely the harder parts of the chorus. Yeah. And this part. There's like a 6-note suddenly popping up, unless I remember wrong. Very good scores from both, and I definitely remember wrong. There's some 1-6 left though. Here it comes! Fractal gonna be finding a break, but it was way too late. It actually just too good from Fractal, and he's gonna take the first point.
That miss is not gonna matter at all. Such a strong egg lead, 0.5%. Actually, all comes down to misses.
Yep, 3-1 instantly next pick from Sock. I think that's very expected. And also World Cup Original. And this is more like a 3-bot pick. The DDDK, aka DDK at the start of the map. And some players may not be paired. And Sock usually known as a hidden hard rock player. Fractal more like the one singular mod. Hard Rock trying to go up against Sock, so they need Sock to find a lot more misses than what he got for this to have a chance to flip over to the other team. So yeah, as expected, Sock known as a hidden Hard Rock specialist on even World Cups, so of course he's going to be putting on 2 mods in this map. And Fractal, not really an HD guy, so won't be putting on 2 mods on this. There's a bit of a more difficult pattern-ish in this map, but mostly quite comfy to play, personally. Now, high 99% between these two is not much to talk about. A high Hardy-bound match so far. Got some burst here, could definitely show some accuracy if they're not comfy on some of these patternings, but both of the players are locking in so far. High up on the 99%, even the 1-6 hits here not really giving a lot of trouble to both players. Phil wanted to spin drop from Sock here because of the hidden hard rock, but still keeping a 99%, and that's all you need when you put on the two mods. He has his stupid mod advantage according to Numen Knight. It's working out well for him so far.
Yeah, I mean, Fractal just has to pray that Sock makes a blunder somewhere, and if this mistake never happens, there's no way to overcome a one mod advantage. 30,000 points difference despite both players playing practically equal.
Bit of an accuracy drop from Sock here. Still keeping it, there's no 141 for stream here, or a 1-4 stream. Maybe some harder patterns, but SB does speed up and give some trouble. And there goes Sock missing, and there's the look like that Fractal miss. He's slowly coming back. It's a 17,000 points difference. It's going down left and right. The SB does speed up in the last part as well. It's not over just yet. Fractal seeing the glimpse of hope in this map, and they are keeping it with the high F, trying their best to come back from this last part as the SB speeds up, and also some one more hard patterns. The ending 1-6 could cause some flop from both teams. Last part, 40,000 points difference. Fractal is touching Sock's back, and he just has to hold on, but he's not dropping any more 100s in the final parts of the map. As last
One
part
blunder.
hits, could he keep it on? Here it comes!
Oh! That's the wrong person to find a miss. And it looks like Sock will be able to grab this free mod point. But it did look incredibly close. Yeah, I mean, even if Fractal finds the FC, I don't think he would have got it.
Yeah.
It would have one blunder not enough to take down the one mod advantage from this additional HD mod.
Of course, after the free mod pick, they're gonna go for a DT2. It was a very close map. It was looking like Fractal have a chance to touch, but mod advantage is too strong. Going for this map, double time 2. I think it's a very expected pick from Fractal. Very high speed player. It's a very good pick from Fractal. High AC requirement and high speed requirements. The BPM of this is not extremely high yet, so I can definitely see some Sock could definitely match Fractal. It's more about stamina rather than the actual hard part and bursty type of like that will feature in No More Free, which gives a lot of trouble to Sock. This is more like a regular type of like just speed map, finger control, but fairly high BPM, and I think Sock gets a lot better chance on stuff like this.
Heading to the first KI here. Fractal with a 1% AC lead, giving him about a 15,000 point lead. So it is DT. Any small misstep and he would lose one whole percentage point of egg.
Yeah, as long as you did not time correctly on some of the long bursts, your score is gone. Especially some of these SV changes that gives a lot of trouble to players in terms of ad kick. And Fractal, what are you doing, man? 99.75, and oh my god, this session, this small snap change average speed player moment, and now Sock is the one to come back from this. Like GT mentioned, once you flip-flop in DT, your act just dips a lot, and Sock has all the chance to take this now. Oh, he almost missed on that burst.
He misses!
They just can't play the slow parts. No one can FT the slow parts. Sock misses right back. And now Fractal has the chance to come back to take back this. He did miss on the final finisher, though. But
Once again, yeah.
The act. It's the act difference. The act difference between both players are the difference of basically, even the one more miss here from Fractal, not really causing it. Alright, it's free mod 2 time. It's Raptopia. It's the map. Custom map by Sosodia. This is the third Sosodia map that we were talking about. The last one that we have not seen. What's TB?
Sure.
Of course, Sock going for a double hit and hard rock once again, and Fractal going for a singular hard rock. This is more like a 280 BPM map.
Yeah. 280 was on 1/3, I guess.
Yeah. More speed, more the map off the pool. Which usually,
Yeah.
pool doesn't really have these type of stuff, and Sock with the first and the final drop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this does play somewhat speedy, which might come to benefit Fractal in terms of both like just general like getting decent egg on it. Speaking of egg, so down to 97% on this free mod pick. HH are not working too well, all things considered, with the high OD. And our Fractal, 98.2% is topping the lobby. So as long as Zog doesn't make mistakes, theoretically he can 100% pull this back. So section benefiting Zog a lot, especially.
Yep, here comes the speed part though. They're gonna get more bursts in this session, and that means more 280 BPM sessions, but Sock is pulling it back. But he drops still more 100s as after the SV changes, and he is dropping a lot and giving back the lead to Fractal, but Fractal will also drop back too. It's nail biter on this session. It's flipping each side, but Sock seemingly built a bit of a score. 2,000 points difference. He's barely holding on, but he's dropping 100 to give it back to Fractal, but so to Fractal trade back and give back to Sock. It's still a nail biter in the last part of the map, but seemingly Sock may able to take a bit of an extra lead, and I think that is going to be it. The risk was worth it, but oh my god, that was so close for the whole map.
Yeah. Definitely winnable for Fractal, despite the FC. Just a few too many hundreds dropped, maybe on those slowish, sorry, not slowish, like 1/3 sections. Unfortunate that not quite able to come out on top.
Yep, and of course Hard Rock 2 from Fractal. After the speediest map, he keep going for the speed maps. Fast SV map, of course, because something that Fractal is actually pretty good on. I'll say it's a bit uncomfy pick from Fractal, but he kind of has to pick it. I don't think he has many picks left, and usually USA is not really known as a fast hard rock team in general, the older players. So a new upcomer from Fractal, being quite strong on this spot on this skill set though, he actually have some chance to take a point off Sock. As Sock did miss very early on, right before the finishers. Yep, the hot pass this round is 3 minutes and 40 seconds, some 240 BPM sessions, but Sock already missing before the 240 BPM scroll speed and skipping Fractal a huge lead, and the KKDDD is also dropping, makes Sock drops through more accuracy. Looking like a really good start here for Fractal onto the chorus now.
Oh, a little bit of mistake though from Fractal. It's a very clean miss, making that two very clean misses. For a decent egg lead held, but Zoc with the combo can pull this back slowly but surely.
This part, still more 230 BPM sessions, but we should be having to a break for now. Both players rest their hands. Still another nail biter once again. 3,000 points between these two. Every match that Sock has been playing is just super close, including last week, even against the second seed. He was really trying to have an upset. Onto the break here, everybody sees the score difference though, and the combo difference as well. I do think this is actually going to be back to square one. 1 to 200 just to definitely flip it to each on the other side. Onto the chorus one more time, 240 BPM once again. A break from Sock, another miss from Sock, 20, another huge break from Sock this time, and that is a 37,000 points lead in favor of Fractal. He's killing it so far, once again, 99% on his own pick.
I mean, minus those early few misses, Fractal was absolutely owning this map, 9%. Showing no sign of stopping as well. Should be a point. Barring anything crazy happening in this last section.
Some weird pattern as well on this part. Here comes 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, and they all hit it. Definitely know how that pattern works. The early damage is giving that 50,000 points lead that Fractal needs, and he is still keeping it, holding his accuracy high. Speed up session to 245 BPM. With finish as well. Both players hold on, final part of the map. And yeah, that is a crazy score from Fractal. I think that it's going to be it. I don't think there's anything for Sock to come back from. That is a clean, what a clean score from Fractal. 3 points from him, 3 misses, and 18 100s.
Yeah, Fractal really proving his picks here, and now 3-2. Worst case 3-3, best case 4-2 as 16 versus 7. It's really good.
They're picking no more 5.
Oh. Interesting.
They didn't know the rules of the tournament that they need that second player to play, and they know. No mod 5 pick from Ponya. Probably risking Fractal to also be not that good at these sort of maps. But I actually don't think Fractal is that bad at no mod 5, so surprising pick here. I feel like there's some better picks left for Ponya to pick. So far, both players are not holding this part onto the beast moment. Now the hard part here, and it's gonna make Momo Yoriyama drop more accuracies and misses.
The comment section looking fine, but Fractal is already a really sizable lead considering that we are barely one third away in the map.
Especially there are lots of yellowness in this map, so
Yeah, lots of yellow, yeah.
So you know it's actually giving a lot of good scores to Fractal. This is the part that I'm mentioning, and you can see both players are really rising up their accuracy. It's not looking too well for Ponya, and this might be the flop pick here. This is why we mentioned this pick is kinda risky, and it's not looking well for Ponya. Fractal does miss quite a bit on that part though, so there's still some chance for Momo Yoriyama to come back from a single BPM session.
Yeah, chances are slim though. 70,000 points. Missing all the normal notes as well, Moriyume. This might be a bit doomed. 86,000 points, kind of impossible comeback, especially when you consider most of the notes remaining in the map are actually 3 points. And yeah, absolutely running away with it. Down to the last few seconds on the map, Fractal 4-2 grabs this breakpoint. Now in prime position to take command of this match.
Yeah, this is a breakpoint for Red to Blue, and I think this is a pretty good shot here for them.
Yeah, Fractal is in really good position now.
I mean, I also think Fractal kind of ran out of picks, personally. I feel like all the speed maps are gone
Yeah.
And I mean, it's hidden too, but it's not really like the same type of vibes that you get like Hard 2. I guess it's just gonna go for another higher BPM stuff though. No more as the next pick. Yeah. It's also the map, and I won't say the most comfy patterning, but there's a bit of like hand required. We'll see though. This isn't like another this heavy map. There goes the best from both players! But Fractal managed to come out on top. Using a slightly less than stock here, and that's all the difference. 98.5 versus 97.3. This trade here. And here comes a hard pattern moment. That's what happens when the map has diff spiky patterns. Both players just miss on the diff spiky sections. Fractal only a bit ahead in terms of back. I don't think he will build a score lead from this. So I think 7,000 points should be the difference. Stayed after both players switching back to 4,000 combo. Not 4,400 combo, what am I saying?
4,000 combos a lot. I do think.
True. I do think so.
Oh! Okay, kind of random this from Sock. And yeah, now Fractal. If you can keep this combo, it's gonna get a bit more breathing room, a little bit more space to work with.
Some 1-6 burst though, and also another hot part of the map. There's a K1-6 burst coming up, both players managed to hit it. Fractal dropping slightly a bit more back on some of those finger control. But he keeps on the combo, and I think that is all he needs to do. 20,000 points difference basically.
Yeah. Really is just gonna come down to this last section here.
Again, this map is a bit diff spike on the last part. Slightly bit diff spiky. And seeing both players are not really comfortable at 1-6 for now, you might see some more misses. Last part, and lead may flip towards the other team. And we'll be starting right here before that. Sock is gonna miss on the offhand 1-6. Offhand covering 1-6 here. This is all Fractal needs.
Oh, yeah, one more miss. I mean, that has to be the last straw that breaks Sock's back. 40,000 points now for Fractal and not making a single mistake. Don't see how Fractal could possibly lose this. Besides, I mean, maybe a terrible chain miss on the last pattern. There is a multi 1-6 right at the very end.
It's not gonna make close play a miss. And Fractal keeps this and move on to the 5th point, touching the upset again. Yeah, no mod 2. But this is still different no mod 2 for the entire tournament. It's more like a speed tag map. You can use speed to abuse this. And this is what I did. And I lose because Numonite can speed abuse better than me. So he beat me on this map. But yeah, my point is that usually no mod 2 is more like a pattern tag type of map rather than speed tag type of map. And I think this map actually benefits Fractal more than previous week's no mod 2. I mean, it's not actual speed tag, but like you can use speed to abuse it. If you know what I mean. Like single tap helps a lot in these type of maps. If you have played Polyrhythm. Polyrhythm is like speed abusable. You use single tap to like describe like a lot of patterns. Don't see though. Alright, Fractal is not having a good start. Sock is really mashing it so far. Taking back up his previous performance. Oh yeah, a lot of accuracy drop from Fractal. That might still be the correct pick. Alright, here's the single tap part. And none of these guys are single tapping. Hot pattern here. Sock almost misread that, but he able to catch it back up. Kips at 93.91%, but an FC from Sock is the difference. And accuracy difference are really telling between these two. Oh. That's a weird miss from Sock. Fractal trades it again, and I think they're keeping it. Sock should be keeping the lead. Yep, that should be it.
Yeah.
100,000 points difference. There's nothing to come back from. And Sock cleans this out.
Yeah, I mean, they are able to win their own pick. Yeah, really strong performance as well from Sock. But now 3-5, 2-point deficit. Fractal to pick and try to win right now.
And yep, next pick from Fractal. Honestly, again, not much to choose from. I don't think you want to choose Hidden. I think it's between No Mod 2 and the No 4 and Art Rock 1. I guess this is the pick here. Yeah, Hard Rock 1 instant pick and instant getting to the lobby, not even giving us time to talk about this map. We have seen this map time and time again. It's kind of like No Mod 1, but lower BPM. I mean, it's on another 1.4 to 1.6 type of like battling. There's some dispike sessions.
Early miss from Fractal, but quickly traded by Zoc. A lot of misses from Zoc. Fractal trading right back, and we are practically neck and neck after the first bit of tech. So far, Fractal with a decent egg lead.
And Zoc missed again once in dropping into another 1.6.
Yeah, a little bit of an even extra fight to miss. Fractal as well, though, not the most. Both players not the most comfortable on this map. And things are still looking incredibly tight. 1-8 there, catching up Fractal. Yeah.
Now the accuracy is better on Fractal's side, but the combo not so much. There's still more 1.6 at the end of the map, but for now it's going to be a comfy session and Zoc should be able to build up pretty decently. You should not be missing this part. This is just basically the three parts of the map and he is kind of cooking it. And of course he definitely needs to cook this part. Bring it back up his accuracy to Fractal's side, but he needs to hold on the last part to keep this lead because there's more 1.6 and they are pretty hard 1.6 here. It comes. Zoc will be dropping a lot of 100s at the first time of 1.6, another hard 1.6 here, and one more 1.6, and Zoc is kind of keeping it, cannot miss any more first part of the map, and Zoc cleans it by a bare margin, 9,000 points difference, and he keeps it. And Ponya will be taking this point. And that is going to be the 4th point.
Unfortunately, better egg doesn't reign supreme. Ponya now to pick and try to reach TB.
Of course, I think this is a clean take here from Zoc. It's another No Mod 1 map. I think this is pretty similar to the previous two maps and No Mod 1. Not previous two map, previous map and No Mod 1. It's basically the same BPM as No Mod 1 and it's T-Pass Light again. I mean, there's a lot of T-Pass Light in this pool. Or in this tournament in general. The patterns are easier. Could be misreading with Hidden. I think Hidden's definitely huge advantage for Zoc, and I'm kind of surprised he picked this so late because I think this is like a very good pick for Zoc. Do not miss anymore. There's some 140, 1.6 at the last part of the map, last 40 seconds of the map. I think that's a real decide there. The early part should not be anything from these two players or anyone that wants to win this map. You should not be missing here unless your opponent somehow gets good card from this.
Fisher's gonna catch off Zoc though. And now act even between both teams, but Fractal with a 400 combo lead. Getting practically maximal value out of that miss.
There's gonna be some 1-6 here, but it's extremely comfy 1-6. I don't think it should be causing these two any trouble here. But Soccer right now, trying to recover into combo cap, and he's always about the accuracy, and that's what happens when it comes to hidden hard rock players playing just flat out hidden. He's also more like the type that is better on HD, so these are like comfy maps are just like his type of map. Look at him cook right now, 99.46%. And despite the early miss here, he's slowly bringing back up because of the flat out accuracy. 8,000 points difference between these two players, and he's back to combo cap, and now basically matching against Fractal. Fractal could not missing any session right here. Could be costly to his scores because I don't think he can miss at all in this map. As one stupid offbeats and also funny patterning, and that funny patterning is gonna make Fractal drop a few more accuracy as well. It's neck to neck, and Sock once again is right behind Fractal.
It should be going over right anytime now. 500 points, digit range, 100, flips it, another 100, flips it right back, flipping back and forth, 1/3 of the map left to go.
The real content is here. Last 40 seconds of the map when is more 1-6, and Sock has been kinda uncomfy on some of them. So he has to absolutely hold on. The third launch stream is the hot part. Before launch stream, we have one more course to go through. This part I just technically nothing again, and both players should be absolutely holding on. Okay, here it comes. First launch stream with 1-6, both players holding on. Second one, so not hard. I think both players should be holding on this one. Third one, this is the tricky one. Last one, this is the real last one. And Fractal comes out on top in terms of accuracy. He might clean his bag. It's now by there's 1,000 points difference. And that one single break from Shock might be causing a map. It's like 100 points. Then the 100 gives it back to Sock. It gives it back to Sock. The 100. It's not over till it's over, guys. FC does not claim this, and they will be moving on to the tiebreaker match.
Absolute cinema on the HD2. It really does come down to the last few seconds. And Sock barely able to come out alive in this one.
And there we go, it's TB time. Camellia, feature Kage, Kiha, Gakusei, lowermost left out. And guys, final match of the day. Of course, we didn't lock in the TB between Sock and Fractal, and if it wasn't close enough for the last map, we're going to be providing you another TB. 7.2. It's bow, and both players are straight up ready to this map. There's some anti-sideways sections in this map, some doublets, but it's again mostly your quite consistent type. It's another 220 BPM map basically. 4 minutes and 52 seconds, a bit of a longer stream timing as well. Instantly, the 1-6 start, it's already killing Sock, and oh my god, okay, that's a very head start here for Fractal.
Ooh, another miss from Fractal though, it's gonna even out the playing field ever so slightly. And the question is whether these players have put in sufficient practice. A bit of obscuring sliders, but Zoc finds another miss, and 6% ahead, Fractal. Got a 25% lead on Sock right now.
some 1-6 sections with Soda S3. We're back to like normal 2 type, and both players were not extreme most comfort and decent amounts, but Fractal once again actually no, Sock kinda came out on top on that part, I would say. But he still have a large chain of score to come back from. Everybody sees a scoring difference between these two players, 2,000 points difference, and I mean it's all coming to 1-6, and those 1-6 gonna come up fighting Sock again, and like I mentioned, it instantly comes, and Sock dropping down a whole percent. He needs streams, and these are the streams that he wants. He needs more stream maps to have the chance to come back from this. It's doing quite well so far in this part, but once 1-6 comes, Sock is gonna find another break, and Fractal's building up to a 50,000 points difference. 98% is he's climbing the scores higher and higher, and the 16 seed is looking like a lie here. 60,000 points difference back to combo cap. Another 1-6, it's gonna kill Sock. Seemingly the difficulty of the map pool is giving a lot of trouble to Sock. Fractal does trade back in, but that is a huge hurdle to climb from Sock. Alright, a bit of SE sessions. I would say this is actually the break session here. This SE should not give players too many troubles with 1-6. And the 16 seed here, Fractal might be giving us a journey. Might be upsetting another higher seed compared to last weekend. Oh, what happened?
That's not good.
He hit escape by accident. I think we need... This might be it. Unfortunately, I think, according to tournament rules, Sock should be ahead, and there should not be any redo because it's escape in the middle part of the map. Unless this might be it.
I mean that's one way to end the match for sure.
Definitely is. I mean, we need Sock to agree. Does he want to take the point like this way? And he's gonna close it with an 816,000 points difference. And for now, we take off the points. We see this Fractal agree, Fractal ask, and the Sock agree. And if their team does not agree, and they'll be moving on. Okay, Sock ask instantly saying, "We play."
Yeah, a good sign of a good show of sportsmanship from Sock here. But yeah, I mean that's an opportunity squandered by Fractal. Really did have the chance right then and there to take this match.
Alright, I guess we're gonna be seeing another, at least, lovely match again. Both players willing to play again, and I mean the host said so, and I mean everyone here agrees, so I don't think that's a problem. Hopefully not escape again.
Yeah, and I mean, now that, both players are not side reading, maybe we'll see something a bit closer, perhaps.
I don't think Sock was side reading. I think. We'll see. He's actually smashing out these 1-6 at the start of the map this time. Alright, round 2. But so good this about Fractal. He's kind of crushing it so far.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about like your D sliders here, yeah, and then the general like uncomfortability that comes afterwards. Maybe a bit of side of not enough practice. But now both players should be familiar with what's up with the map, what's gonna happen. Fractal does find a miss, and now Zoc with decent combo, pulling this slowly back.
A lot better performance from Sock here, and I guess that escape did give a bit of advantage to Sock. The slow part here. This might be what you're talking about, GT. The uncomfiness of the second time playing this map, like really giving Sock a bit of an advantage here. 1,000 points difference this time, and I think he's going to take it back really based on the combo cap. Oh, but once again that 1-6 gonna claim him again. Sometimes you need to take more than twice to take it to play it, but yeah, he's doing a lot better in this session. But some of these like high-end swaps 160 are still giving a bit of a trouble. In terms of ag, at least not missing this time. So definitely giving Sock a bit more of a chance. Another launch stream here. We're gonna see that 160 swap happening soon.
Oh.
Seemingly, Fractal is not the most comfy at DD KD here. Guess we're missing a lot in that in Hard Rock 1 as well. And Sock missed on practically nothing. Oh, get that advantage.
Yeah, a great opportunity for Zoc to grab back the score lead with a side combo advantage, but he's just gonna drop it right there and then. But Fractal will be dropping again now. Zoc. These are still neck and neck. 1/3 not catching up anyone this time. Another slow section as he back into the tag. Zoc finds a bunch of misses though. Lead extended for Fractal now.
We have been saying this match has been so close so far. It's like the same again for TB. And Fractal is barely ahead by accuracy and combo this time. So he should be building to around a 5-digit scoring difference in this part. He cannot drop anymore because Sock is right behind his tails again. And a lot closer after the initial play here, and this is a huge lock chain here from Fractal. Needs easily drop back to Sock. I'll say Sock is kinda back. He was missing a lot of these 1-6 left and right, but not this time. A lot more comfy about this map, and he is in the lead. Has advantage. Hot 1-6 though, and once again that 1-6 him a lot of trouble. Lead flops to Fractal, and might be the first time we see at least a significant lead here. This is like a one clean break lead in favor of Fractal. Another 1-6 swap here this time. Sock have been missing this again and again last time he played this, but he's keeping it.
Oh, another bunch of misses from Fractal though. And this lead, it's just it's just gonna go over to Zoc now. Fire hit, last few streams of the map. They're closing into the end.
1-6 on that 1-6! Oh, and after that 1-6 he could not keep it up and miss on the stream, and lead flips back to Fractal. The new upcoming player, Fractal, 16th seed, and he's keeping on the last part of the map. A huge improvement from Sock, but it's not enough. Fractal is gonna clean this the final time, second time again, and moving on to the top 8. And a 16 seed player, you would not expect to see them in the top 8, but he, last weekend, upsetting the 8th seed Bewithley's team, and now upsetting an even higher seed, 7th seed, and Ponya will be exiting the tournament. And Red Tubu will be moving on forward. The new upcoming star, one of the best player in Tetris, might be here to become one of the best player in Taiko, Osu Taiko. Upcoming new blood, smashing the opponent. Top 8. Congratulations to Fractal 161. And thanks for Sock for having such a huge sportsmanship. Definitely give him some huge respect after seeing opponents disconnect, despite saying the rules and saying we should be replaying again. So give some respect to Sock as even though they lose the match, and of course providing such a huge, big, I would say, big match, big close match between these two. Red Tubu will be moving on forward to face against Viscus and RJ Jose next tomorrow.
Yeah. You know,
That was a great match.
Fractal, but yeah, just about coming up on top.
Absolutely crazy match, and I have a blast watching that. Please, the tiebreaker. Yeah, thanks for everyone for watching, and I hope you all enjoy this match as well. But yeah, North and South American Taiko tournament has been at least one match on TV every weekend, and now Fractal, can they go sweep, not sweep, but upset against the 6th seed? Huge, like a lot of information are given to the 6th seed today. A lot of opponents are giving huge performance to the 6th seed today, 7th seed today, so he need to go up against the 6th seed. Can they possibly match up against Jose tomorrow? We'll see in 13 hours. Yes, that's all from us. Thanks for Twitch for streaming, thanks for the match, and thanks for Sempro for wrapping the match. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow at 16 to, I think it's 16, right? Yeah, 18 UTC. See you.
Goodbye.